Welcome back, guys. Sorry about taking so long for bringing out another update on the Street Machine build. Um, Got quite a bit of stuff done, but I need a lot more. As you can see, I don't have the rear suspension in yet. I do not have the front suspension in yet. I'm still trying to get that all sorted out. Um, the engine, as you can see, is a 572 resin motor. It is supercharged. Not sure if I'm going to do spark plugs or the coil packs. I think I want to do spark plug wires. It just seems a little easier to me after looking at this motor and the way that it's set up. The coil packs, after putting the headers on there, when I get them all lined up, the coil packs just set kind of funny. They don't really make a bunch of sense on it as far as how they go on, so I'm not real sure that I want to go that route. Other than that, the motor's pretty much put together. I've got to paint up the belts on the whole front assembly, and that's all that'll be left on the motor once I get that done, and the plugs, distributor and whatnot, and then put the headers on, and then I've got to make an entire exhaust system, which really isn't going to be that difficult to do once I get going on it, but that'll come in due time. As you see the car now, it's got the cowl hood. I'm not sure it's really necessary. It might be. When I mocked it up earlier after building up the motor, it fit okay with the stock hood. And I'll have pictures a little bit later, and you guys can take a look at that, and then kind of give me your impression and what you think. Maybe you can persuade me to keep the cowl hood. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. The stock hood might fit with the motor in there. When I mocked it up, it did fit, but the chassis also set a little bit further away from the body. And now that I've got it down to where the chassis is sitting the way I want it, I don't know if that's going to push the motor up too far for that hood. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. As you can see, the car is all white. I was not planning on going with white, but after I primered it and put the wheels and whatnot up next to it and tinted the rear glass and then did the black interior, I kind of really liked the look of it. I thought it I don't know, it just popped. The white just looks really nice on it. So I think I'm gonna leave it white, and there might be some black accents or real mild black graphics. I don't know yet. We'll see when I get to that point. Obviously, I'm not done with the complete body setup with it yet. But as you can see, this is the way it's gonna set, though. I really kind of like the way the stance is. It's not overly raked, it's not under raked. It's about where I like to see cars sitting. It's pretty close to the way that my street car right now that I drive on the road, daily driver, it sits about like this, and I really kind of enjoy that. I like that look. I think the car looks pretty decent. I might I'm gonna have to go and I'm gonna have to like just sand it with like 3000 grit just to kind of smooth it up a little bit, and then I'll probably hit it with some clear. I know the back glass looks like it's blacked out completely, but that's not black paint, it's actually smoked. If I were to put light on the inside of the car, you would see through it. So it's just really dark tinted. Cars in this style generally did pretty dark tint, so that's why I went that route. I don't know if I'm going to go with black bumpers or if I'm just going to do them white or if I'm just going to exclude them altogether, but at this point, they're not on yet. I still have to strip the chrome off of them. The back emblem part right there is going to be black. I think I'm going to do the keyholes in the door handles. I think I'm going to do those black as well. The rear light bevels, Those are going to be black with the red in, you know, with the red on the inside for the lights. The front, the whole grill is going to be blacked out except for maybe the outer frame, which will be white. Um, I'm going to drill out the lights that they come, that the grill has, because I really dislike the fact they do this. I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea to do chrome lights without doing the clear lights. I don't think that it would be that much of a difficult thing to do to make clear lights for it to just glue in place. But for some reason, they decided that that was a good idea. So I'm going to drill those out and then paint the insert, the inner part chrome. And then I've got a ton of round lights that I'm sure I've got a set that'll fit in there, and then I'll just glue them into place. And then the turn signals, the rectangular turn signals on the there will also be drilled out, cleared out, cleaned out, and then painted chrome. And then I'm probably gonna use what's it called, that Mod Podge, and put it in there and kind of make it look like it's a light. Maybe that'll kind of make it pop a little bit, make it look right. I don't know. The wheels, I was planning on going black, but I went with gunmetal, and I kind of like the gunmetal as well because it just kind of, it's a little different. It doesn't look, I don't know. The black looked good, but I tried to do all the detail around where the what do you call it, where the bolts go to hold the wheel on, to keep the tires from spinning on the wheel when it spins. Um, it the white didn't work out. The white marker, paint marker that I had, it was really sloppy. It looked real, I don't know, almost like chalk. It was kind of nasty looking. So I kind of decided against it, but I'm like, the black just doesn't look right when it's all black. So I decided to go with gunmetal, which I don't know if you can really tell. You might be able to tell if it's gunmetal, but it's gunmetal, and I don't think it looks too bad. So I'm kind of happy with it. I've still got to do a roll cage on the inside. I've got to figure out what seats I'm going to use. I don't know if I'm going to use the ones with the kit, which aren't really bad, but I'm thinking about using those. I've got another custom set, but I think they set too high. Or I don't know if I can sand them down or cut them down enough to really make it look right. So that's where I'm at with that. The dashboard I still have to do, get all the detail and all that kind of stuff done on that. Yeah, that's basically where it's at right now. So I don't know. Here's the progress for now. We'll see where I go in the next few weeks. If it's not done before then, now that I've got my weekends off, I can start doing a little more detail on this thing and maybe get it done soon. We'll see. Alright guys, well, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the future. Have a good one. Bye.